All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. Excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Don't need no hype. All you had to do is check the resume. You already know what the resume say. We hype, we raw over here with the truth and information. So what you should do, click the join button, link right there in the video description, right there in the chat. It'll shoot you to a video introduction rundown on the memberships, all what the memberships entail. You see one that you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, we appreciate you over here at the Sarah Soon Said YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right. Ring the alarm. No, matter of fact, let's jump right on in. This Sunday, that's right, this Sunday, we talking about the making of a nigga is going down. We want you front row and center. You should be in the house. No reason for you not to be in the house when a dynamic lecture is going down like this. This ain't nothing but heat, heat, heat. You see? And so coming to grips with what must be done to undo the madness presented by none other than General Sarah Soon Seti. That's right. This Sunday, July 30th, 2023 at 2 p.m. Leaping on Ticket Leap. That's right. Seti ticket, leaping on Ticket Leap. So I want you over there, click that link right down in the video description, the chat, and be in the house this Sunday. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies for the kings, the queens, and the babies. 25% off selected products at this time. We got African and Kemetic jewelry. We even got a new collection of African handmade beads from Ghana and Nigeria. We are customizing bracelets and necklaces. And so, of course, you can come over and get you some hot, customized. And man, you know, our peoples is amazing with the colors and the energy. So you already know the beads are electric. So get on over there, family. When you get to kingseti.com, go to jewelry, scroll down to where it say African beads, and you will see the new bracelets and necklaces that's going up. That's right. kingseti.com, 25% off at this time. That's right. None other. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. Over 1,000 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, and advanced African academics developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarah Soon Seti website class is now in session. Y'all already know all the subjects that you know and love from the General. That's right. All the subjects that you know and love from the General, from Omeka Voyages of the Nile. We talking about military geography, military cosmology. We also got the complete ancient Egyptian studies, band occult, Illuminati video library. We talking about from Naga to Nigga, African origins of the Hindu Kush, rise of the Neanderthal, and much, much more. Become a member today. Binge on Black Power. There is not another site that you can go to with this type of firepower. It's impossible for you to do it. Impossible. Okay, and so check it out. Thank me later. That's right, family. Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube. Just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. That's right. We got a hard hitter. J. Edgar Hoover, Freemasonry, and the assault on Black Power organizations. We got to move in on them like they tried to move in on our teachers and master teachers and leaders. We got to move in on them. Did the Viking rules evolve from the ancient Egyptian Medunetta? Come on over to Patreon and find out. Family is deep. It's deep. Jamie targeted by the gatekeepers. How long will he survive? We got the hippie Buddha. Korean theft of African identity. We got, did the Viking runes evolve from the ancient Egyptian Medu Netta. We even got Clarence Thomas. Connection to the Jesuits, the Bohemian Grove, Skull and Bones. We got him. We got this nigga. You see? And so we ain't gonna let him off the hook either. Okay? And so make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages. General Seti, King Seti, Sarah Susan Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now this one right here is gonna get hot, family. You might want to go get you some ice water too, because it might get a little hot around this motherfucker. You say he did what? Quincy Jones, Will Smith, LL Cool J, and Tupac. Gatekeepers exposed. Now, I ain't here to start no shit now. I ain't here to start no shit. But I'm going to tell you, it's some shit ain't right now. I'm going to tell you that. I ain't here to verify everything. But there's some rumblings out there. There's some rumblings. You see? Yeah, there's some rumblings out there. And so we're going to talk about it. Now, Quincy Jones has long been considered a gatekeeper. Okay? They say he's the godfather of black music, period. Goddamn it, he didn't put out more hits and more, and produce more great musicians and singers than any one person in the history of music. You see, the Godfather. Okay, and so I was hearing, I'm hearing that, he's been, dealing with, some of these rappers right along with musicians and they basically saying that Quincy Jones is like Puff, but on a Puff got, probably borrowed some of his tactics. You see what I'm saying? From Tevin Campbell and, and shit and all. This is what they're saying now. This is what they're saying. And so the first thing that I look for is things that I can identify with. And the first thing that I wanted to see if he was a Mason. Okay? That was the first thing that I wanted to see. Because I know that's how they operate. If he in that position, more times than not, he's a Freemason. You understand what I'm saying? That just, because that's who he gonna be dealing with. You see? That's who he gonna be dealing with. At the top, you're gonna be dealing with with Freemasons. Okay? And so that's their club of choice. Okay, that's their club of choice. And so let's get off into this. Now, to my understanding, let me get this shit in here. Yeah, to my understanding, LL, Tupac, it was going with this man's daughter, who he didn't had children by a Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. You see? Okay. He didn't had children by a Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. And so LL, I believe, he was first to be he courting, he's dating Quincy Jones' daughter. I don't even know her name, don't care to know it. And then later on, Tupac. from what I understand, had got engaged to her right before he was, he got killed. Okay, and there was, a beef going on with LL and Tupac, from my understanding, and and LL had wrote that song, "I Shot You," or you know what I'm saying, and and I believe, somebody, I believe Biggie wrote one too, close to "Who Shot You." You know what I'm saying? And so, they scandalous and shit. They just writing songs and shit, knowing the man done been shot. And so they gonna put songs out there. And so LL hating, he hating big time and shit. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you see what I'm saying? Nevertheless, we looking behind the scene, because I was, when I was looking at that, because I seen Pac. They say Pac had said something about Quincy Jones, and I'm not gonna go that far. You know what I'm saying? Because it's scandalous. What with Pac. And the recording, from my understanding, is no longer around. Now, I can vaguely remember back in the day. I can't, I remember somebody saying something, but that was a while back. And I don't want to say that this could be or something, unless you heard it. I would think I remember hearing something, with his voice on it, or this, that, and the third. But mysteriously, there's nothing, on the internet today verifying what people say. It's almost like an urban legend now. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody is able to produce it. I wish they would, you know what I'm saying, if they could. Yeah, but they is saying that that's what he said, that he made an, said some crazy shit. Now, I don't know how, and he kicking it with this man's daughter. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess that I guess he figured that shit is out the door. You gonna clown the girl father. She ain't gonna want to kick it with you. But here we go. Let's get off into it. Any which way it go, if he did, that was necessary. Yeah. And so, I see that he fucked with LL too. Okay. He fucked with LL too, and this, that, and the third. Listen, LL is a Mason. There's no doubt about it. And see, they humiliate that nigga too. Yeah, they humiliated his ass too. You know what I'm saying? Because, they didn't give him the presidency at Def Jam and shit, this, that, and the third. It was something he ain't do right. They didn't give him, the position. Obviously, maybe he didn't do his next ritual. And they cut his ass off. I don't know. You see, but I know he had gotten an award, and at the Kennedy Center, and this nigga got this goddamn rainbow. Nigga, look here, dog. Look, L. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to clown you, my nigga, but look, dog. That's pride shit right there, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you smiling, nigga, like you got you a gold necklace on or something, nigga. You got your rainbow colors on. Oh, shit. Why they do you like that, L? What they do you nigga, you talking about I'm bad and shit. Nigga, you got this nigga got on a goddamn pride necklace. I say, man, don't tell me they. Nigga, this is humiliation, nigga. This is humiliation right here. Look at this. This nigga up here with the pride colors on. Yeah. You understand? Damn, he got the look like he got the presidential seal up there, man. Where he at? Yeah, he had the Kennedy Center. Yeah, and see right there, you know, he had the Kennedy Center, and they flexing. They flexing. They flexing. They flexing the pride color. And you see when he put his hands across his chest, that's Freemason. It ain't no doubt about it. I show it, and you know, it's almost like the hidden hand, but this one is out. You see what I'm saying? It's out. You know, the hidden hand, you put it up under the coat. You see what I'm saying? And you know, and let me see here. Yeah. And he got many of them. Yeah, he got many of them where he, you know, he loved that. You know, he loved that. Even that finger. See, you think, no, that's a Freemason hand gesture. Okay, that's a Freemason hand gesture, and I'm gonna show you that. See, when you catch him doing it all the time, you see it point up, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you that. That's Freemason. Yeah, you know the rapper niggas say, oh, that's one. But see, you see Obama, yeah. You see, that's Freemason. It's pointing up, and then you can see it's also the OK. You see, it's also the OK, but he makes sure he point that motherfucker up. You see, and you catch them, and they do it by nature. They practice that shit. You know, and while they talking, they doing the Freemason and, you know, hand gestures and so on and so forth. And so that's what he doing. See right there, I don't know, he over here with this Cro-Magnon. Yeah, nigga, you doing some crazy shit too, Al. Yeah, he doing some crazy shit, but that most definitely Masonic. And both of them, they look like they might have had one of them, you know, had popped a couple of them mollies and shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. Now, when we get down here, and we most definitely know that Obama, and we're going to touch on that in the next video. You know, you can see down there, you can see, you know, you see Quincy got his hand. Look how he holding his hand. Like, man, y'all motherfuckers act like y'all, you know, man, I'm going to let my motherfucker don't hold my hand. The fuck you letting that man hold your hand like, but you could tell where he got his finger, you know, where he got his thumb over his, like, you know, that it ain't is it the index finger? Yeah, he got that thumb over there. So yeah, it's a Masonic hand gesture, hand shake. You see, and you see him here. We talking about the the OK sign. You see. And see, you think right there that he just point. No, that's Masonic. You understand? I saw so many of his pictures, and he do it in damn near every fucking picture. You see what I'm saying? He's talking. You see, he's talking to them goddamn Masons when they don't just do that shit. And so you see right here, yeah, you got old Will, you got Will. Got Will. He's a open Mason. Yeah, you see him right there up there after he didn't slap the shit out of Chris Rock. Many people believe was a humiliation ritual. And you see him with the hidden hand. You see him with his hand in his coat. He's a Mason though. He ain't hiding it. He ain't hiding it. But the thing is, I'm gonna fuck people up on the next one because now this is it's only to say, now, like I say, a lot of people join Freemasons. They don't think they joining some shit like what we talking about. They think it's the way to go up. They're gonna have connects and shit and this, that. That's what until they get inside of it. And their reality is it ain't what they thought it was. Some know what the fuck it is. You see? Some know who. I ain't gonna excuse everybody. Some of them motherfuckers know exactly what it is. Some of them niggas don't know what it is. You see what I'm saying? And they come in there. And so, but, you know, when I look at a lot of, you know, of pictures and shit of Tupac, the nigga is in Masonic posture. Ain't no doubt about it. Now, whether the photographers tell them, okay, take a picture like this, take a picture like that. You see, that's the only other answer that you could say. Well, you know, the photographer say, yeah, take pictures like this, that. Other than that, it's Masonic posture. So when I bring it up, I don't want no motherfucker saying, "Oh, motherfucker, it's Masonic posture." Okay, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Okay, and so you see right here, you see him pointing up, no different. You know, some people, you know, believe that it has to do with the creator and this, that, and the third, or whoop-de-woo. I don't, you know, and you know, it could mean many things for many people. You see him right there with the OK signs. You see over his face. I'm gonna show you that one, which we already showed with the Pope. I'll show you with the Pope in that same right there. Right there. You see? Yeah. He's a Mason. Will Smith is a Mason, just like LL is a Mason. Okay? Just like LL is a Mason. Wait a minute. Where's that other one? Do I got? Oh, I got some more. Okay. Let me come back down. Yeah, down there it's gonna get hot. When I get on Michael Jackson and Tupac, it's gonna get hot. Yeah, and so you see him right here. Yeah, right there. Master of the second veil, Masonic hidden hand. That's what he, you know, and that's all that nigga do is take Masonic pictures and shit, this, that, and the third. And so it's no doubt about it that Quincy Jones, LL, I'm gonna touch on Tupac in a minute. You know, I ain't gonna put because you know I'm gonna take Pac away. You know, but you gonna see, and you can add this to it. So yes, there is an element, and what we understand that within the Masonic lodge is what you call, you know, the initiation, which is usually a humiliation ritual. Okay, so you gonna do some shit that you ain't gonna like. You see, now for many of them niggas, like we showed before, you know, where I had that shit, you know, where I get you here goes some I didn't bring them all over. Here's some down. Yeah, here they go. Here goes some. They make these niggas put on the dress. Yeah, yeah. See the thing, yeah. I'm you know, I'm gonna say some shit. Even when motherfuckers don't, you know, don't. Yeah, yeah. Listen, I was just about to touch on some things. Yeah, I was about to touch on some things. Yeah, I'm about to touch on some things. You know, you see the shit. Nah, you see the shit. Nah, I'm gonna tell you. You know, you had these humiliations. You know, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you like this. You know, until I, you know, I listen. It was some compromising photos that I just did not like. You know what I'm saying? I just did not like, and I didn't think it was appropriate for a nigga that, you know, supposed to be a real nigga to, you know, to do that. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, they, but nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, you know, you start putting two and two together. You start putting two and two together, and you had to say, you know, and you hear the rumors now. You hearing all these goddamn rumors and shit, you know, and you start looking around and you see shit, and you like, well, shit, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I'm trying to see what this brother down here. You say, what about Farrakhan? Yeah, I, I said it before, man. You know, he you know, if you watch him, he got tendencies. Yeah. He'll play it out too and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he you know, he got tendencies. Yeah, the bathtub photo. That nigga brought that shit up. That's the one, man. That's the one right there. That's the one. 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 Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that jumped. Because when you get to hearing the fucking shit that you say, motherfucker asked you to, and I say, well, what the fuck, nigga? Why would the motherfucker come on a real nigga? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, I'm just trying to put this shit together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to put this shit together. I'm not here to validate. I'm just playing this shit out because I'm showing you what's going on. Okay? Ain't nobody exempt from the motherfucking ritualisms. Okay? You see, all these niggas. This nigga right here, Samuel, this motherfucker got about 300 million and he's still wearing dresses. He's still wearing dresses. Motherfucker got 250 motherfucking $1 million. You see, all these niggas, man, look at this shit. How can you tell this one from this one? Yeah, and all this shit going on. Yeah, all this shit going on. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to figure this shit out. And so even Nas, man, I can't believe this nigga did this. Why would he do that? And so they making all these niggas. Listen, I'm not saying this, that, but I tell you what, it's some shit going on out there. There's some shit going on out there for real, for real. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave that there. Nah, motherfuckers is in the industry, they see shit. It ain't like they ain't seeing shit. Yeah, this nigga get up there with Lil Nas X. This nigga done defiled this nigga, took his name and defiled him. And he got up there and did a remix with this nigga. And Nas is what the fuck is wrong with Nas, man? Yeah. I'm just showing you, man. So yeah, they coming out every day. They coming out every day. So this is what they do. And and as I showed you so that you wouldn't think, they do it across the board. Just like I tried to show y'all. You go to the fraternity, you see how they make them put the Pampers on and shit, this, that, and the third. Yeah, you see them right here. They made them put the Pampers on. And then they brought what is his name? Baby out. This motherfucker got a pamper on. I said, yeah, humiliation. Yeah, that's a humiliation. So ain't no telling what the motherfuckers is doing out there. You see, and it was Quincy Jones who, Oprah Winfrey brought Jamie Foxx and shit. Said, yeah, come on over here and meet. And you see where he at today. You see what I'm saying? That shit right there, man. They done depleted old Jamie, man. They done depleted. They done sucked that nigga blood out of him. He ain't even the same, man. Yeah, he ain't the same at all. That nigga done lost about 100 and some pounds. He ain't the same, man. It look like his head done shrunk. And I ain't being funny. Look at his head, man. His goddamn head done shrunk. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? His face and all that, man. He didn't shrunk. They didn't fuck that man up. Whatever didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? It didn't fucked him up. And so and I think, as I think about it, and I was wondering, I started thinking, I say, man, I wonder is Quincy Jones, you understand, using that nigga LL, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, when you think about it, like, because I know, what they said, Quincy Jones was mad than a motherfucker. Whatever Tupac said, And however he said it, my understanding, Quincy Jones wasn't happy about it. You know what I'm saying? Or however it went down. You know what I'm saying? But do you notice that LL got into it with Tupac and Jamie? Yeah, I heard he knocked Jamie ass out on that one movie, knocked him out. Yeah, knocked him out. You see what I'm saying? Put him to sleep. And then, you know, he was beefing with he was beefing with Pac too. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, it made me wonder. I'm like, damn, I had to get the times together. You know what I'm saying? But they cloned Tyrone. Yeah, that nigga head shrunk, man. He ain't the same, man. And it's melanin. They done stole the man melanin. Shit, I mean, goddamn, was the light too bright? It don't even look like on one side, it don't even look like he got eyebrows. Like, goddamn, where your eyebrows, brother? Yeah, on that left side, he ain't even got no motherfucking eyebrow. Like, nigga, I know what happened to your eyebrow, brother? Yeah, I had to look, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look. He's most definitely done lost a lot of weight. He's most definitely done lost a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? And so they might have been putting pressure on, you know, they putting pressure on Jamie. You know, Jamie out there talking about puffy parties and yeah, talking about when Oprah took him over there and they had the cabal over Quincy Jones' house just waiting on him. Yeah, just waiting on him and shit and this, that, and the third. And so, yeah, they might not have liked that. Especially with all the shit that's going on today. You see what I'm saying? Of Oprah and shit and, you know, all the things that, you know, she got heavy receipts on her shit. Everybody else, you can put a couple things together. You can put a couple things together, but you know what I'm saying? Her shit is laid out. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And so, yeah, I'm still doing my research on this Quincy Jones shit. I don't know why, you know, because a motherfucker get to talking shit, man. You know, and you supposed to squash that. It ain't if you a real nigga, ain't no shit like that supposed to be floating around about you. You know what I'm saying? Just ain't no shit like that supposed to be floating around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't nothing like that supposed to be floating around about you. So you know when you start talking about Quincy Jones, he damn near like Puff and shit, man. They say these niggas is doing crazy shit. You understand what I'm saying? You know, with the artists and shit, and they doing like, you know, they basically doing the same shit Harvey Weinstein was doing, just, you know, they prefer boys and shit. And, you know, and he probably had both his goddamn self. You see? And so that's just the reality of that. That's just the reality of that. But I'm gonna dig deeper, but I'm gonna dig and find some more information. But I'm clear that Will, I'm clear that L, I'm clear that Quincy Jones are Freemasons. Okay? There's some link there. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep pulling back the files and shit. And I'm gonna make some heavy links. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna check, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna connect the dots even more. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could find that damn recording. I really don't even want to hear the shit. Real talk. I don't want to hear no nigga say no man said no shit like that. I really don't. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just doing it for educational purposes so family can know what the fuck, showing you a pattern across the board of what these motherfuckers is doing and how they operate. But as far as getting all off into the details of some shit, I don't want to. You would never hear me say that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was out there, you know. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you that it's happening across the board. You see what I'm saying? That these motherfuckers is in power. And so we have to do what we have to do to neutralize this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's real talk. We have to do what we have to do. Now, coming up next, we will be dealing with we're gonna be dealing with Pac, I believe, or Mike. Got his ass. Got his ass on the hot plate too. So don't go nowhere, family. I'm gonna be right black. Let me see. I noticed Martin had the same so-called stroke after Easter. Yeah, that's what I had up there. Yeah, he went crazy too, and he was talking about fight the power and this, that, and the third. Yeah, nigga went crazy because ain't no telling what the next rituals was because they already had him up there dressing up like a woman and shit. Doing all type of crazy shit in every movie. That nigga was dressing up in every movie. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they drove Martin crazy, man. Shit, they done drove Martin crazy. Martin ain't the same no more, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like he done took a damn Mickey and shit. Yeah, they done dropped the Mickey down in that nigga drink, man. All right, family, we got some heat tonight. Don't go nowhere. I know you got to go. You got to get up, but got some heat for you. It'll keep you up. This is General Sarah Soon said. He's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.